Hey guys, this is me and George. We're going to review our last game, which we did already last week, or I guess it was 2 days ago. But we want to review it with Cautrain. There's a few reasons I want to do it, but for me, the main reason is trying to wrap my mind around what Cautrain thinks is a good move, bad move, how aggressive someone should be. Oh, don't be silly, you shouldn't be attacking now, this kind of stuff. So even though we may have seen this already, let's take a look again. George, does it sound like we're on track and ready to go?
Yep.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. I went there. Now, for viewers, you might not be familiar with Cautrain. The green dots, that's what it thinks is perfectly wonderful moves. The less green it gets, you see 4 light green. They're like up to a point wrong. And then you'll get all the way to deep purple, which is like minus 20. Okay, so the one that's marked, it's marked in blue. You can't quite see the blue because it's marking more than one thing. But anyway, that's where George went. But any of the 3 are possible. The one to talk about is this one. And we tend to use this when it's a Chinese opening. I don't want to go into too much detail, but it's if he plays his move, which is marked there, I can take the corner, I can pinch, I can walk away, options everywhere. But if he plays this one, it's a forcing move and it removes all white's options or most of the options. That's the benefit. Okay. He went here.
Should we look into a few of those variations from that attachment?
We'll let Cautrain think about it. And we see the dark green, light green, and marked move. So it likes this one. Then black's going to Hane for sure. Is one Hane better than the other? That's an interesting question. I would assume only the Hane on the left, but I don't know why. Well, it's thinking, isn't it? There we go. So cross-cut's okay. Oh, less okay. It's thinking about it as we go, right? It's changing. It's okay. So the Hane on the top is its preference, but the Hane on the left is nearly the same.
But it's symmetrical, right?
And now the cut is like, no, that's a red move. That's like, -4 or something. Okay, and we'll just finish up the deal here. I assume I'm going to Atari on the outside. Yeah, he has to fix. Then I'm going to fix the corner. Push once? I would assume push once because that's a double sente move. Prefers the knight's move, which is faster. If we push, we're pushing from behind. If we jump, we're getting out ahead. I wouldn't have thought I would have done this because I consider that real sente. White has to respond. And then I assume the dot K16. Push again. Well, we got to see that. If we don't do that and white turns, I have a 3 in a row shape, which is generally not strong enough. There's a reason for going 4. Then white can jump. And now do we extend or go all the way to the corner? And that'll finish the sequence. Or walk away, potentially. Long knight's move, short knight's move. Oh, man. The move that surprises me the most is this guy.
Yeah, me too.
What is that about? Are we actually going to save this stone now? Or walk away? I got to know. We saved the stone. It's like, why in the world would you do that? No, come on out. Interesting. Okay, back to our actual board. I went here. Which one did you play? Oh, I went the short one, which is virtually identical to Cautrain's preference, the long one. So that's fine. I can also come bottom left. Okay. Black can respond in 4 ways. Okay. Or play on top. Okay. You can see the 0.3 plus. That's where I went. That's the marked one. You see his preference, which is a half a stone better. He pinched, but Cautrain prefers the knight's move. Now, this I've never exactly understood. You can see what I'm on here. Pinching at 1 has a bigger score than the knight's move, but Cautrain prefers the knight's move. I've never understood that. Maybe someone does. Any guesses, George?
The only thing I can think of is that I consider those 2 white stones to be quite thick and quite strong. Therefore, we don't want to claim that toppers our area by pinching.
Sure,
perhaps we're
but
happy
it has
with
a
black
higher
playing.
score. The pinch has a higher score.
Okay, sorry, I got that wrong. I got the colors wrong. Okay, yeah.
So why would Cautrain prefer something knowing that the other one has a higher score? Maybe there's something in Cautrain's code that says the higher score is not the ultimate decision. Maybe it runs through some principles or something. I don't know. Okay. He does pinch. I came out trying to break a pattern so he wouldn't be easy for him. The move that likes the most is just ignoring everything. And that's actually, let's look at that. Boom. I'm just going to give black Sente real quick. And then I'm going to have black play here, and I want to see white's answer. I'll do this a lot in the review when I'm reviewing something. Is I'll force the moves and then see what he says about it. Let's look at this. This is the one I want to see. If he cuts, there's 2 ladders involved. So usually white won't wedge unless one of the ladders work. But in this case, the ladders work for black. That's interesting. So it's too complex. I'll leave that one alone. Okay, so 3-3 is better. I came out. Now remember, my move plus 0.4. The corner is preference 0.2. So it's not, I mean, that's like almost identical in value. So don't think, oh, one's bad. No. All the green, great moves. Okay, so I came up. Here, it says that this is a move. To me, this is so not possible. Just not possible. And Cautrain says, no, perfectly fine. Really? Weird.
And that's because of the pushing and the cut, you would say that?
I guess just the cut doesn't work, so but why would you leave a knight's move there? Anyway, George comes out, which is the preferred move. I did not want to pinch. I don't like these positions. Just creates a long fight. I don't like them. So I know it's good, but I just don't do them. This one I didn't want because black got the top, black got the right, black got Sente. I got a nothing group in the center. Like he's saying, oh, go ahead and pinch. I mean, just peep, that's a peep. What do I get? So I didn't like it at all. Too easy for you to live on top. If I was closer, I would have done it. So I went with this one, which I know beforehand computers don't like. This is one of the first ones I learned when I was Ford on and started to learn how to actually play the game. Okay. So I went here. Is that correct? Yeah. I went here. Which one? I don't even know which one you played. You played this one, which is the computer's favorite. This one, this is the only of Black's moves that prepares for the double cut. Let's look at that. Let's say you play here. Let me just play away for a moment. Now, if you go for the cut and save, then I can cut. Whatever you do, if you try this, Atari, so that doesn't work. So instead, if you go under, I cross cut. You say Atari, you can't save. You can only take. So if Black defends with this fourth line move, the double peep doesn't work. But if Black defends with this one, the double peep does work. If Black defends with the preferred move, the double peep doesn't work. I went on. Did that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All that is, I had to learn all that stuff. What's going on. And I know that Mr. Yang prefers this Black move at this point in the game. And I've never understood, why don't you? Maybe because White's just going to fix. Okay. At this point, I kicked here. And Cawtrain says, oh, that's fine, but prefers this. I purposely did not play this because I don't see myself attacking the top at all. What'd I get a wall for? Cawtrain says, no, this is good. Well, I guess maybe we're saying it's a little bit difficult for Black. But I gave you a 2-stone wall on the left. You love that position. I don't see that I'm getting much, but Cawtrain does, which is really interesting to me. Okay, I took the corner and then the pinch. So I'm getting territory rather than outside influence. Well, that's one answer. Cawtrain is a magician with influence, way more than humans. So it prefers the influence. I prefer the territory. Okay, I pinch. Cawtrain likes this for Black. Interesting. And White fixes, and then Black does what? Just walks out? Oh, first, I'm going to connect under. And White says, let's have White say, no, you're not going to connect under. Can't I just attack you? Oh, I'm getting off. I could go on for hours on this stuff. Okay, I pinch. You came under, which Cawtrain says, perfectly fine move. I go on this side, which is best. You cut. I came under. I'm proud of myself. I almost captured that stone. I thought, well, in this case, I can play the next one. I'm glad I got that right. Come down. I capture. You did that. This is all correct. Then you fixed, which is about a point wrong. If you do what it suggests, and I respond, do you walk away or save? You save. Interesting. And now White has a weak group, pretty much. Interesting. Anything to catch up here, or are we good?
No, it's all good.
Yeah. Your move makes such obvious sense. And it's, I mean, 1 point. But if the game lasts 100 moves, that's 100 points.
But I see why it would make sense to threaten to come under, and then when black says no, then the timing seems to be better.
Yeah, that's good profit. Not that it's your cash, but still good profit. Threaten to connect under. And white says, yeah, I got to stop you here. Well, this game would be so complicated, I wouldn't even want to play it. Okay, boom, black. I come out, which fixes all my cuts. I thought about coming under first, and that's the pattern I actually learned. But I was concerned that if you just play away, I don't know. I was a little bothered by it. I chose not to play that and just come out instead. Okay. He thinks you should kick. You came out, which is perfectly good. I didn't come under. I went here, -2 points. Wow. I'm thinking your group on the left. I'm going to play here for a second. Your group, I'm pinching your group. I think you have a weak group. And I think your top group is weak. That's why I came out. And AI says, yeah, it's like 2 points wrong. Get in the corner. Come out here. Get active.
Maybe it's just a little bit vague for this early on, slightly early to take its move.
So my move, watch out. In the future, I'm going to do something rather than right now doing something. That is the principle. When I'm in top form, every move, that's what I'm doing. I'm focused on this move has to be active and doing something. And here I am, I'll just keep things proper and good and get ready for the future. Yeah. Being active is a big deal. That's really good to see here. That's a good reminder. Okay. I play there. You played here about a point off, light green. Interesting that on the bottom it's -1.5. That's such a huge move. -1.5. Interesting. Okay. I went into the corner here, -3. I just felt if I do this, I just gave you points. I thought I'd totally have to defend my group. And he says, no, just play away. That I was not willing to do here. I want to attack your top area and defend my group. And I thought it was too vague. That's why I didn't do that. I thought if I take the corner, I'm taking all the cash. Now I have a group that you can't kill. I just run out. But it's a weak group. So for viewers, when I do this, I try to get my mind, change my thinking. A real good example is this white move here. I know this is wrong, but I find myself falling into it. I need to be active, and this is a passive move. So just try to change my mind. I come in, you came down, I do he likes just, let's live on the right real quick. I'm like, well, let's keep this up. Boom, boom. He thinks you should come under. I go for life. Yeah, that was a big loss. It's a 2.5 point loss. And George made a real mistake here. He just did a misread. We can all do misreads. -8, bam, you're dead, kind of, sort of. And Atari, and you're dead. Okay, so that was just a big misread.
Interesting how a move at P15 is also red, because I assumed that would kind of keep that RG alive. You go back a few moves. That move is also red, but I assumed that kind of keeps the RG alive. If you
Okay, so just a second. Are you talking about this -5 move?
yes,
Okay. Yeah. So you can just get out, right?
yeah, okay.
And he's saying that's just better. And then I have to do a connection, and then you go about your business, and nothing too terrible. Yeah. Boom. Atari. Shouldn't save. You can just walk out instead. Save. I kill. Came here, which is one of those passive moves. Not really defense, not really attack. It supports your top group a little bit.
But also nothing changed in that quadrant of the board. So why am I playing there now if I didn't play there earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I come in here. I looked at this move and this move, and it's like, can I somehow, because that's a heavy group. I want to attack your group. I thought, I just think it's too easy, but Cawtrain likes it. So I went this way, pinch, and 3-3. So I'm glad I got that right. Come on down. That's all clear. I didn't want to use up. I don't see much Aji over here now. Maybe there is. Maybe there's some Aji over here. I didn't think so. And I'm still want to attack your group. That's why I went. Just a second. White, black. Huh. So Cawtrain thinks I should go to the corner, and I did go to the corner. So we're all, oh, that's right, it's here. I think if I Hane, that's the end of the Aji, and I want Aji there. That's why I came out. It says, no, just play the regular move, dummy. I mean, you get points, you get life, and there'll still be some Aji in there later. So this would be keep it simple, stupid. Just keep it simple. Instead, I come out, which gives you the option to take the corner, which does not bother me. Let me do that one more time. I didn't pay attention to his moves. I come out wrongly. It prefers this? That's interesting. And then cut. Oh man, that's bad. Oh, that's bad for white. I've got to play here. Oh man. I didn't even see that. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of the Hane into the corner, but it sure works. So that's why I should be playing this way. Fix all that.
Is there a way, like a simple way of looking at how that Hane in the corner might make sense here, as opposed to the push?
Oh yeah, Joseki, right?
No, I mean for black. Like the move that casts it, yeah, here.
That is white's move. I mean, what it stops my correct move.
Yeah.
And now something dies. Unless I play this, it's like, wow, that's so good for black, right? Now, you probably want to do this instead, but same thing. This is Gote. I mean, white's not even alive yet. Yeah. Okay. So I came out here knowing I'm cut. You take the corner. Very understandable. Corner. So I can make you choose things right now. Makes sense. He likes coming up, using the Aji immediately. And I thought, well, let's keep it a bit slower. But then you get the big move. That's why I do this first, so you don't get the big move. Okay. Boom.
But why is it such a big move if I'm already settled in the corner? Because it gets rid of the RG.
Corner is one thing, but then there's the entire right. And this, I mean, that's one big black area. And Cawtrain says, yeah, you need to come in immediately. And now white's totally struggling to accomplish something here because it's so big. It's a really big move, forcing white's hand. Does that make sense?
Yes, I mean I play that move later, but perhaps it made less sense later. We'll come to that.
It's like, but it makes sense as to why this, you know. So you're getting less, and then I play in the bottom left. So viewers, you know, one could see this as monotonous, but you should learn to like this, because review is where you learn. When you're playing a game, you put down a stone, make your best guess. In review, you get to figure out why it's better, why it's bad, why you're thinking of the entirely wrong thing. Oh, so this is the work part, and it's something to get used to. Okay. I went there. You responded. I wanted the territory again. You went the correct way. And you went here, which is top move. I test the waters immediately, which Cawtrain says is fine, actually higher score than the suggested move. Weird. Okay, look at the suggested move. That's Q, that's R10. Okay, R10's best. Let's do this first. R10's bad move now. Ha! That's so weird. That's hard. That's hard. Okay. So I went on top. Cawtrain says, you know, if you go here, you're closer to that knight's move cut. Let's see what it has to say about this. I assume crosscut, yeah. And black will take care of this. And then, okay, gotcha. We're about to kill. Didn't we just kill? Boom, boom. I assume we're going to drop down now. Drop down. I have to take. So this totally cleaned up black's Aji. And white's not alive. Oh, that's too much of a readout for me. I'm going to go here because all my Aji gets cleaned up. I still kill the corner, and white's not even alive. Wow, that would be a lot of reading, maybe. Okay, I know that was complicated. So I went here. Back, I keep pushing. Respond. And now I went here, which is a point off. But I really wanted to ask that question. It says, no, just go about your business, leave the Aji. or start running out. Okay. This just bothers me. This bothers me a lot. Okay. So I went here. I cut. You killed appropriately. Then I came out, which is correct, right? Yeah. You played a good move. I played a good move. You did a correct surround. Oh, we're on a roll here. Good. I tested the Aji, which AI says that's fine. You could also just walk through. Okay. Look at all the green moves available, but the suggested move and your move is the minus 1.7. I should play here, but I wanted to touch my stones to make the Aji work. -4. You cut there, which is same. And then I finally push through. -4. You and I talked about this in our review. I'm thinking this is just. Yeah. So viewers, you can see his idea here. Let's clean up this Aji. I'm sick and tired of all this Aji. But no, keep it active. George, we're good?
Yeah, I guess playing the suggested move there, it keeps the center situation kind of open, but I playing the move that I play kind of makes my area smaller somehow. It doesn't. There's no room
Yeah,
for
you're playing
growth.
inside your area, although it sure does a lot of work, but it doesn't clean it all up.
Yeah,
So a full move and still doesn't do the job.
yeah.
That's my problem with it. Okay, white to play. AI thinks I should contact here. And my move, a point off, full value. Okay. Funny, I would still play my move. Why would I bother contacting? I think of only contacting when it's necessary. Well, look, I'm giving black a great move. Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
but I already have an extra stone there that I don't need, so I'm becoming over concentrated, right? Like if the E12 stone wasn't on the board, then I can see why the attachment wouldn't make any sense.
Okay,
But because I've already got an extra move there, then I'm stronger than I need to be.
okay, maybe. It's weird. My move is such a natural move, but it's minus a point. You kicked when you should be surrounding. Okay. Or just walk away. What's white supposed to do now? Let's do this. I want to see how this plays out. I assume we're going to Atari, and I assume white's going to save. And then, interesting. So here's one attack that AI likes, but AI prefers this attack, side before center. Yeah, interesting. Okay. So I play here. You kicked. Oh, I did not play this. On purpose, I didn't play it. That looked so heavy. But AI says, no, not really. Black really can't surround you, and you can get a base. Yeah, I should have seen that. I thought it was being so smart. It's I guess mine was perfectly playable. Almost the same. You came out. Coming under the suggested move is the pattern. Then I should contact, but I went under, half a point off. I did the Atari. This is weird that it likes this move. To me, that's just weird. Maybe it shouldn't be. I thought, give me a base. I should get out. Oh, I thought about this. Oh, I thought about that as white. I want to see how bad this is. If I play here, a -8, -3, -4, about -4. I almost played that move. I go, don't be silly. It's really heavy. You came out -2. I get my Hane in. Perfectly good move. Appropriate. You took the stone, but this is better. So white has to play this. Then if you want, you can walk out. And white's eyes are pretty lacking, yeah. That one you probably should have caught. They're so similar. Okay, so white, black, white, take. Oh, I was so proud of my move. When George and I reviewed this earlier, I played the pink move, the -3. And he says, oh, that feels like a 6-ton move. And I'm going, yeah, it does, doesn't it? I really like this move. It's like, no, that's a horrible move. To me, it threatens his eye. I still like it. I see his group is weak and this threatens his eye. That's really how I won the game. It's because of that move, but it's a bad move. Okay, I play it. You play here, which is not terrible. It's your Sente. You played a not terrible move. I'm supposed to play here. Okay, so AI says, oh, the bottom is so big, and you don't have to worry about your center group. Really? I'm concerned if white plays there and black starts the surround. I guess it's a little hard to surround. What about this one? Boom, boom, and black's getting a little thin, but let's see what white does. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Black's getting pretty thin. We've got to fix. And then there's some problems. White gets out. Black has to get out. White gets to fix. Okay. So I'm okay. I didn't think I was. You take. I came down. You came here, here. You played in there. I cut -2, -2.5. That's hard for me to see. Your left side group is not alive. I'm attacking that group. I'm attacking the 2 center stones. That's hard to see. Came out. I took -3.5. Just here. AI says, this is kind of a small move. Don't worry about it. Okay. Matter of fact, savings a -5. Hi, honey. I took. But now you don't have two eyes. You haunted, I fix, you connected, which is fine. I play a -3. Still, it likes this move. I can't, to me, that is, why am I playing that move? I guess if you cut me, I can actually walk out. That's why. Okay. I haunted. I see. I'm thinking, so I haunted because if you cut me, I can now walk out. Atari, save, Atari, save, out. That's why I did it. But AI says that's true and everything, but do it this way. I'm sorry, do it this way. It's still the same, but stronger. Okay. George, is this all making some sense?
Yeah.
I mean, this is study is difficult because it's seldom we reach many conclusions. We only get pictures that we try to plug in to be better players. So it's not easy, and so many markings and everything. Okay, so I did the haunting. Thought I was being so smart. You came down, I saved. You did the threat, I save. You should play here. It's a big living move because I killed this group later. And here, oh, you're fine. And it's big. Instead, you did defensive. I get my Sente in. It's interesting. It's marking the worst move. I guess he's thinking that's what some people might want to play. Boom, boom, boom. You came on top, and it's saying, oh, just fix. Okay, you came on top. I have to fix. You came down, fix. Sorry, save, fix. All good and proper. Then I come out. Yeah. So these are pretty big because you're getting eyes, you're taking away points. Instead, here, I come up with a good move. And AI says you just walk away. Okay. You came here. AI says I should start walking through now, but I went to surround. Boom, boom, big. So that's a bit of a loss there. White, just here. And you're alive. And I'm not. I got to come back. That's big. Okay. Black. And I should save at the mark spot. That makes sense. So it looks like I'm just being too aggressive here. I should cut. That makes sense. That makes the Atari work. Boom. Boom. Oh, you went for that. And I took your eye away for a -5. I should be playing here. You'll probably want to fix that. And then what am I supposed to do with my move? Here. And then you live, and then later I get some profit. Okay. So in the actual game, I came out, took the eye, I removed the eye. You try to get an eye, I removed the eye. Here I am trying to remove your eyes, and the AI says, oh, just give him the eye. Weird. I removed the eye. Atari, -7. So this removes your eye. If I Atari and you take, what am I supposed to do? I need to save, and you can just live easily. So yeah, it's hard to see. We've probably gone on enough here. Boom, I take the eye, you cut, I get out with a horrible move, -8 points. Capture, boom, boom. I play a -10, horrible move, trying to kill. AI says, you know you can't do that. I cut, -7, and now the life and death problem. You took this profit, so I don't. So if you live here and I Atari, you can just give up 2 stones, and there's really not much difference. So that was really, it's still your game.
But then I lose a lot of profit in the center.
Yeah. Yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah, we're right at the end now.
So I guess I could live, right? Because it shows your move as a red move, your killing move.
Yeah. I looked at the 2 moves and I thought, well, my move at 1 kills. Their move at 1 doesn't. That's what I'm thinking. Well, let's try it. If here and here, that's what I'm afraid of. How do I kill? Just here. I thought to myself, I'm not sure, because let's just do this. See, you're getting this extra eye thing here. That's what I thought. Okay. Sente-ish, I take it away. You get your Sente, I save. Are you dead or alive? That's the question. Black can play here. I'll turn in. You save. Play here. If I'm going to kill you. Oh, wait. Is that a white move? Yeah. Black has to save. Atari. And you play away. What is it, Seki or something? Or Ko? White. You're going to save, right? Save. And save. So Seki. No. Oh, they're kicking me out of KGS because I haven't been there in a long time. This is, I want to think. So white cannot kill black. So it's a Seki. And you're back in a big win. Okay, complicated stuff.
Yeah.
So it looks like I got lucky with the kill. Oh, now we have a -6 and a -4. They're both bad moves. And now is thinking, oh, black's just alive. Ha! What did I do? So I went there. Okay, well, we'll stop there. Oh, review is really tough. So viewers, any of you that are still watching, get used to the idea that review is hard. Over and over and over and over. What about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? Oh, but we're going to explore that very. Oh, it's really strenuous. But you get to learn a lot. And if you need to do it in short bursts, whatever. Okay, George, anything you want to say?
Yeah.
Question how valuable this type of video is.
yeah, hopefully we'll get some comments on the video, and
Yeah.
that can determine whether we keep doing it or not.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it though.
Yeah. I enjoy this kind of stuff. I do it on my own because it's like, trying to get my mind right and go. I guess just for viewers, if this video just gets you to do some short reviews of your own game as a habit. In the old days, we all reviewed our games all the time. Nowadays, everyone's, oh, quick game, I'm done. It's like, 10-second game. Okay, that's it. What's that about? We're trying to learn Go, not play Go. Okay, catch you guys all later.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Leave
Bye-bye.
comments. Bye.